Hey, and welcome to some GrooveKart training. This is John Cornetto, one of the co-founders of GrooveKart. And today I want to make a video about t-shirts. I've made millions of dollars since 2014 just selling t-shirts. Just shirts and hoodies and tank tops and things like that. And I want to just do a video. Not sure how long this video is going to go. It's probably going to be at least 10 minutes. It might be 15. But let's get right down to it. One of the great tools that I use for shirt research is Pinterest. So let me just say done with this. And Pinterest has, lots and lots of pictures, right? So some of the things that you can do is you can find ideas for shirts using Pinterest. So one of the things that I do too is inside Pinterest is I will type, look at this, Teespring. Now Teespring used to be one of the original t-shirt selling platforms, and a lot of shirts are sitting in their inventory, designs and whatnot. And so look, you can find all kind of design ideas right here in Pinterest. And remember, if someone is hiding their campaigns on Facebook or anything like that, they can't hide it from Pinterest, right? Somebody shares it on Pinterest, and then here it is. So look at this. I'm a mechanic. Mechanist, I don't like that. Mechanic. I can't fix stupid, but I can fix what stupid does. It's a great shirt for a mechanic. You can have this exact same wording, change the tools, and you're in business. So Pinterest is a great tool to find shirt ideas. It's just a great one. And I'm going to make other videos to give you several other ideas on how to sell shirts, or how to find shirts. Let me show you one of my designs and how simple it is, and it's all text. And what I'm doing is I'm borrowing on a brand, right? But I'm not violating any copyright. And I'm using the power of that brand, and I'm using a double targeting trick that I think you should watch. So here's one of my best-selling shirts. It's a hoodie. And it says, I might live in D.C., District of Columbia, but I'm always in Cowboys country. Now, cowboys are guys that ride horses. Cowboys are people who make campfires. Oh, and there's also cowboys, as in the Dallas Cowboys, the American football team called America's Team. I could say I'm always in Dolphins country, Giants country, Jets country. The trademark is saying Dallas Cowboys. That would be a problem. Using their logo, that would be a problem. Now, this is not legal advice or copyright advice, and I've never gotten in trouble for doing it this way. But I want to show you the beauty of this shirt. See, that also might say I might live in New York, but I'm always in Cowboys country. I've done these saying I might live in Berlin, I might live in Germany, I might live in France, I might live in Italy, I might live in California, etc. But I'm always in Cowboys country. So once I get one of these that works, I'm just changing this top line here, the word DC, to everything I can possibly find based upon the audiences in Facebook. And I'll get to that in just a second. So this shirt now in my store, I'm going to target people who live in DC and like the Dallas Cowboys. That's my targeting. So they're going to see it, see Cowboys, and they're going to get it. Yet I didn't put up a logo. I don't have their helmet on here. And it's like shooting fish in a barrel. I don't want you to just do it for Cowboys in DC. I want you to start to think of two targets. Here's one. Here's two, and make them passionate targets. Where someone lives, where they grew up, their heritage, that's passion. A team they like, a sport that they like, a hobby that they like, their religion, their country, anything like that. If you can combine two or more on a shirt, you will crush it. This shirt right here, just this one shirt, the DC one, I mean, I can name everyone. Each one that I created, I probably created 50 just for the Cowboys and then 50 for every team. But, you know, just keep going. Baseball and football and countries and everything you can think of. I would make probably $10,000 to $20,000 on a good one and, you know, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on a bad one. So let's recap so far. Pinterest, you can find ideas, but I've already given you a great idea, even better, using your own imagination, right? And let's see here. I want to show you how I would target this exactly now. So I'm going to go into my ads manager, and I'm going to go, you go in, you say create new ad, and I go for conversions when selling physical products. 99% of the time, unless we're doing catalog sales, and then some other things, but we'll show you videos on these later, but I do conversions. And what I would do here is I would put DC Cowboys shirt to keep my Facebook advertising platform very organized. Now, on the video that I did yesterday, I showed you guys many free advertising methods. And I might start it there and see how it goes. Maybe I pin it on Pinterest. I do an Instagram post, Twitter, Facebook post in a group. See what people like it. Maybe I wouldn't want to show that. Maybe I just, wanted to get this going right away. So let me just do this and just say, yeah, New York, local time, US dollars, and get right down to it. So I want to go for website. Let's see. I'm going to go for purchases. And all that means is that I want Facebook eventually to look at the purchases for this shirt and then start to hone the pixel in and the traffic in for people that look like the purchase. Now, sometimes what I'll do is I will do add to cart. So this means the people that put it in the cart, because you're going to have a lot of people add stuff to your carts and then not check out. They got busy. The phone rang. They decided against it. They don't have enough money on their credit card, whatever the reason is. But you'll have more add to cart than you will actually purchase. So sometimes I will do add to cart because it gives Facebook more information quickly to start to drill down on that audience. So and that's just a preference for you, okay? Then what we're going to do here is I'm going to start to add places. Now I can go worldwide if I want, but remember, I already know that my target audience for this particular shirt is DC. So let's see how big this audience was. I don't remember how big this audience is, but we're going to see right now, and if not, we'll change this to New York or somewhere bigger than DC. So right now I'm going to put in New York, and we're going to go remove that for a minute. And we're going to put in District of Columbia. District of Columbia. Or we're just going to put in, let's see here, Washington, D.C. maybe. All right. For sake of time, I'm going to put in New York. New York, United States. Okay? And we'll just say that this shirt, I just didn't want to spend any more time typing in DC. This says I might live in New York, but I'm always in Cowboys country. So, New York. I've got 16 million people in New York between the ages of 18 and 65. So, I am going to go ahead and remember what I've told you. I like to advertise to women, even though this is a men's sporting shirt. I know that they purchase more. And I like to keep this, say, around 23 years old. I can always expand this later. So let me go ahead now and do some targeting. So here, now remember, they must be in New York, and now I'm going to type in Dallas Cowboys. Okay? So they have now uncheck expand interests, because now you're going to get the true number. I have 360,000 Dallas Cowboy fans in the state of New York. Okay? You don't think that they want a shirt that says, and again, remember this has changed, I might live in New York, NY, or NYC, whatever, but I'm always in Cowboys country? Man, they're going to wear it. It might get beat up in New York, but they're going to wear it. Okay? So I would be done with this targeting. I would be done. Now, let's just say, hey, John, 360,000 people, that's a perfect size audience for a shirt, by the way. Okay? 100,000 up to a million, but million's really big, but 360,000. Let's just say I wanted this to get even smaller. I wanted to like really only test $5 on this shirt. Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. I would start to drill down. I would narrow the audience. And narrowing the audience is must match both of these. So let's look at this, 360,000. And now I'm going to say that these people must also like t-shirts. Let's see how that goes. 130,000. So now I have 130,000 people who love t-shirts, love the Dallas Cowboys, live in the state of New York, are women between the ages of 23 and 65. This is becoming a powerful audience. But let me drill even further. And let me say that they must love to shop online. Let's see. Boom. Now, it's fewer than 1,000 people. So I'm going to get rid of something. That's not big enough, right? You know what I would get rid of first? I'd get rid of t-shirts. Let's see how that looks. Still not enough, right? So I come back here. This is, it's all like using a pencil, right? Okay. So let's just do here, credit card. Nope. How about, uses credit card. Nope. And this changes all the time for Facebook, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put back t-shirts. Bam. Okay? Have an interest in t-shirt. This is a perfect audience for me. Now, I'm going to show you one more trick. Let's say you want to hide your ad from prying eyes, from everyone who's an admin, right? Because if you own a fan page, you're the admin. So you could exclude people here and exclude Facebook page admins. And out of the 130,000, look, about 60,000 were Facebook admins. So this is all optional. But at this point, I've got a great audience, and I might even save that audience, right? I would save that because I might use it again. So down here, automatic placement, I do not recommend, even though Facebook does. I edit the placement. And what I want is I want the Facebook feed. That's all I care about. I don't want any of this stuff. And in all honesty, I haven't had a lot of luck with Instagram or Audience Network or Messengers unless I'm retargeting. So I'm just unchecking all of this stuff. And I'm in the Facebook feed. Boom, the main feed. And now it's got 28,000 people, right? Because guess what? It was including Instagram before. So, I might go up here and get rid of t-shirts. It might be too small. I probably would in this case because I want that, 63,000 is a great size audience too. And I'm going to come down here and set my budget, say for $10. And Let's see here. And then here you can see 7-day click or 1-day view. This is just, I've played with this with 1 day within the click. These are just things that we're going to have to get into in a real online when we do some live Facebook training. I like the lowest cost on my bid strategy. And I'm going to go continue. And then, of course, here is where you would go find your ad. You can create an ad here, or you can use one on an existing post. Now, I have not created a post for this ad, but I want you to see, boom, you're in business, and this is in your store. So Pinterest, do some research. You guys are more than welcome to use this design or use the one that I already made here. Some simple targeting on Facebook, and just like that, you're in business. Hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you soon.